Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Don't sleep now! Wake up!
In a world of dull, mediocre radio, in a time of regulations and rules, under the scrutiny of bosses and management, one show breaks all the rules to deliver entertaining, compelling, and educated radio, and stand above all the rest. And this show isn't it.
All right, I think this is the second time he's been to my house, but I think that he sneaks over and has dinner with my wife and they talk conspiracies. So this is the second time that I know he's been in my home.
Yeah, he's been to my house, but he swears that I give him the wrong address and he ends up at like a murder house.
Let's see what happens when now you moved.
I moved now.
So I haven't been to the new place.
I live on the beach now.
I haven't been to the new place, but that's because you swore you lived on a road, man. You wanted to live on a road.
You live
so
on a
badly.
circle or an avenue or something.
It was like an avenue. He lives on an avenue, just like a regular old person, dude.
Yeah,
You're a regular
I
person.
remember it was a Halloween party, and he keeps calling me. He's like, bro, he goes, I'm down some dirt road.
Dude, he had me in
why
front
would
of a
you go
house
down
with
a
no
dirt
lights
road?
on or nothing. It was like just an empty house.
And what do you think of me that you think that I live down a dirt road?
I thought just like when I walked in here, man, I was gonna get raped.
It was kind of like when Pesci got
That's
taken
what it
out.
felt like.
Yeah.
It felt like I was about to get made, and then I looked, and it was plastic
Yeah,
all
'cause
over
I didn't
the
know you
floor.
were coming. He kept that from me. Once again, Gary G. Garcia.
My lady says that to me all the time.
Hey, bring that mic down a little bit. Sorry.
Gary G. Garcia.
a
I was
little
going to say
tall.
in studio,
there you
but
go, man.
in JoJo's basement.
Yeah, man,
Um,
it's a nice spot, dude. I
man.
wish y'all could see it.
Yeah, we got a nice. Joe has set it up. It's a nice setup.
It's the one room I get is my basement. This is my basement.
Because here's the thing, I don't have a space like this now, so like this will be on my dining room table.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Oh,
undo
you don't-
it
you don't
all
even
when
got
my
a
wife wants to
cave.
have company.
It's going to be bright. There's going to be knickknacks on the wall.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have to move the tray of donuts off the table.
Well, I try to make it look as much like the studio. Like my Wu-Tang flag is up. I got my Bruce Lee picture not up yet. That the Fox News is on. Wu-Tang is forever.
I like the setup. It's very comfortable, man.
See, we have like kind of a basement type thing at our house, and it's more sports oriented.
So you don't got that room no more, like you used to
My
have
garage,
your whole,
dude. I miss my garage.
Yeah, the garage.
Oh,
Dude,
that
garage.
does suck.
Yeah. So the one picture I wanted to put up, my wife shot it down. It's a great picture of Johnny Cash flipping the bird.
Yeah, I love that picture.
When he's on stage, and I wanted to put it in our family room. My wife won't let
Well,
me.
don't show my wife. She doesn't like that, as you know. Hey, by
She
the
would
way,
not like that picture.
I'm glad you brought up your garage because I remember I gave you that projector, right?
Yeah, I gave it back to you.
Yeah, you gave it back to me.
Yeah.
So I sell it on Facebook Marketplace for like $75.
Okay.
Right? Guy calls me up. He's like, bro, he's like, I plugged it in.
Doesn't work.
Caught on fire.
Jesus.
Started smoking because those bulbs get so hot, and
Yeah.
I guess it was dusty from sitting around. I'm like, man, just come grab your money back. And I gave his money back.
Oh, so you could've burned down my- you could've burned down my
That's
garage.
it, dog. That's it.
You know what, Gary? I can't do that.
No,
Because
I can't do
As
that.
is. Yeah, I
'cause
would
if
have
I-
been real quick.
Dude, I
like, what are you
sold the
calling me for?
I sold a dryer once, and the guy calls me up, and he's like, "Hey, man, it just doesn't dry all that well." And I'm a fool too. I'm like, "Just bring it back, bro. I'll just give you back your money." Now, this guy I think he was scheming.
Why
me.
bring it back? Just
Because
I'll give you back your money.
So he brings it back, right? And I'm just gonna scrap it. I gave him back his money, but he goes, "Hey, can you give me a receipt?" And I
oh,
go,
he's
"Dude,
writing it off.
Okay, yeah. I was like, "All right, no, man."
A
I was like,
receipt.
"Yeah." He wanted. I think it was for a commercial building,
You
Okay.
should have asked him for the receipt when he bought it back.
and I was like,
You should have been like,
"No,
yo,
he
you got a
wanted the
receipt?
when he brought it back."
No, I'm saying that you should have said, do you got a receipt?
I was
to
like,
bring it
"Bro,"
back?
I was like,
You know what I'm
can't.
saying? How you asking for a receipt and ask
Yeah.
for one when you bought
If
it?
it was a buddy, if it was you or Joe, I do it because I know you're scheming. But if for a guy trying to get one over on me, I'm like, "Bro, I'm taking your stupid dryer."
Well, see, I did this because I wasn't sure, and I said, "Listen, I know how it is buying electronics
On
online.
fire. It sat in my garage for like 6 months.
I know how it is buying electronics, and I wouldn't because I don't trust. I don't know how. So, like, I know I come from a smoke-free home, and it's good, and it's not going to be. I know
And
I
it was
keep my stuff
sealed in
pretty
a
good.
box. It was in a box. It's not like I never took it out.
So the guy's like, "Hey, man, it caught on fire." I was like, "Okay, bring it back. I'll give you your money back." He's like, "Okay," and I'm like, "Okay." So he's willing to bring it back because sometimes you play the game. Hey, it doesn't work,
Did
and you
you
get your
plug
money
it in?
back, whatever. Nah, man, because he was going to bring it back. It's like, listen, I just wanted to see if you were actually going to bring it back or not. I was like, just hold on to it. I gave him his money
I
back,
would have treated
man.
him like I treated my son when he called me up one night and he told me he had beef.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, Dad, I got beef. I said, what are you calling me for? That's what I would have said to him. It doesn't work. What are you calling me for?
He's got
You
beef
didn't
with
buy.
you?
Do I look like Best Buy?
I know.
Do you have a receipt?
I know what.
You know, it's like returning drugs. You just don't. You didn't like it, so what? That's life. Go to another.
Man, I'll tell you what, Gary, you'd be proud of me. I did shrooms on Thursday. Didn't like the trip. It was the first time I didn't like the trip. The whole room was shaking.
Dude, the last time I did
it.
shrooms, I tripped so hard I haven't tripped since.
I'm so jealous. You guys do drugs, man.
It was both the worst and best trip of my life.
Dude,
like the first part, I was frying. It was beautiful. And then I needed to get to sleep.
But see,
I needed to get to sleep. I had work the next day at 11 o'clock.
Well, that's why. You don't do drugs the night before you got work, Gary.
I always do drugs the night before work, but I try to make it that.
Well,
that I
sometimes
know
you
when
do
I'm going
drugs
to
right
sleep.
before work. I've
Yeah,
seen that before,
I mean,
too.
Listen, things happen. But what I'm saying is, like, I was trying to get to sleep and I couldn't.
Dude,
I wasn't even tripping no more.
The dreams I had,
dude,
were
tears.
nutso.
You want to talk nutso dreams, dude? Out of nowhere, the other day I had a dream that somebody gave me like a big rock of crack.
Okay.
Don't ask me where this dream
I did
came
not
from.
do that.
We dream about different things, you and I.
I don't even know where this dream comes. Somebody gave me a big rock of crack, and I was trying to get to my old friend Mark's house so that we could smoke it.
Crack.
And that was the whole dream. You ever had a dream where you're trying to get somewhere and you can't get there no matter what? You can't get there, and now you wake up stressed. I woke up stressed because I couldn't find my man's house to go smoke this big rock.
And you were looking for the crack.
No, I had the crack.
You had the crack.
Yeah, and it was weird because it was like big and it was like clear. Like it was like the crazy.
I don't know. I've never seen
I remember
crack.
looking at
I'm
it.
pretty proud.
I remember looking at it going, oh my God, this is like the craziest rock of crack I've ever seen.
In 46 years, I don't think I've ever seen crack.
Well, I never did it when it was crack. I did it when it was bass.
Gotcha.
Before everybody was doing it, before it became popular.
Yeah.
You know.
The government gave it to us.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
Gary G.
I
Garcia.
mean, for me, it was Tommy Woo. Tommy Woo gave it to me.
Gave it to you.
No. He was actually Italian and Spanish. We called him Tommy Woo because when you put crack in a blunt, they call that a woo.
Oh, okay.
See, you learned something new. You wouldn't have
every
learned
day.
this on the radio. You
No.
could only get this on the JoJo and Scotty podcast. Where
I
we're
like the
allowed to
promo.
talk
Thank
about
you for
this
that.
stuff, man.
So where did you go over the weekend as far as like in your brain on this trip? Was it fun?
It's not. See, you're thinking like acid. Like it's not like you trip.
Well, it could be if you take enough.
Well, that was the problem. My buddy he was all drunked up. And so he just kept shoving it at me.
Oh, so you were eating it in increments.
I took a real small pill, which was cool. I was cool with that. And then he started feeding me. Like then I started actually chewing the actual shroom itself.
It's disgusting.
Too much. The next night I just did the pill and was great. It was fine. But the
never
thing
did
I
the
do like
pill.
about
I don't even know what
shrooms
the
is
pill
you
is.
wake up the next day.
You feel great.
You're cool. You're fine.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no hangover. There's no you wake up from Coke. You wake up from ecstasy. It's up like you got to pee.
Sure, it ruins the whole weekend.
Well, Coke don't really do that no more to me, but
no, me either,
but
Gary.
Like
Me either.
If I do MDMA or Molly or some shit like that, it'll
dude, you wake up from Molly, your brain hurts. All the serotonin's gone.
All your serotonin's gone. You just feel kind of like blah.
Yeah, but dude, shrooms, we were back up the next morning. He had to work. My buddy had a work call at like 10 a.m. And I was like,
you should do microdosing, man. That's the joint.
That's what I thought we were going to do. And then he just
I
overdosed.
I absolutely love microdosing, man. It definitely keeps
fine.
If you microdose all day, are you now at a major dose?
No, if you're tripping, you did too much. You don't trip at all when you microdose.
See, I know a guy in Nashville, man. He's
you don't trip at all. It's just you feel kind of more there, more
I would
alert.
Put it, it's between acid and weed. It's like right there, that middle.
Like there's this guy, not from Nashville. He's in Tennessee, but he's friends of ours, right? And he was vet, and he was got real banged up, medicine constantly. And then he started microdosing. He got off of everything the vet hospital was giving him. Now, he goes a little above and beyond. He will trip on a Friday and wake up on Sunday in the middle of the woods with no clothes on. Like he's just like out there in the wild. That's a little extreme. Now, I also know another guy too, man. He's like, there's a battle in me. There was like an angel on one side and a devil on the other, and they're fighting things out. So like, you can kind of just get all the stress out of your body by doing it as well. Like a buddy of mine does. He says he feels like he's melting.
I know this was my problem.
You need a good like.
You need like a shaman.
Yeah. That's me. That's me. I'm good at bringing people through trips.
So my buddy wasn't. And so Thursday
Wait, what's
night,
a shaman? Like an instructor
Like
that's
a
going to take
person-
you
A
through?
person
walk
that
you
kind of
through.
guides you, that knows what you're going
Would
through.
you be mine, Gary, if I want to fly on a
Dude,
dragon?
You would love to. Well, I wouldn't. I don't do the dragon thing. That's Heron. But you would love to trip with me, man. We'd have a great time.
Well, and here's the thing: it's you start to feel like you could die, right?
Now,
Like you start to feel like
Now
oh
you're
my God,
talking
like-
me out of
like-
it.
What was he
like-
doing?
Like you get to be like and then my buddy was screwing with me. He's like, I got this at a gas station. I was like,
Oh, see,
no.
yeah, nah, see, you don't want a dude like that, yo. He's the type of dude that he goes, all right, relax. And then you're like bugging
'cause
out.
then it gets in your head.
Yeah, but
So,
yeah.
Hey, Gary, it was so nice of you to come up here, man. You didn't have to do
Dude, I
this.
missed you guys,
I
man.
appreciate
you, man.
It's crazy because I was talking to my boy, and when everything went down, it was like I felt like I got fired too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like the forgotten redhead child. Like no one realizes that I got fired too. And they're like, "What do you mean you got fired?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Like I didn't get paid, but I went there for 6 years.
Sure,
every
you're
Monday."
part of
Yeah,
all
man.
of
We
it.
found that out actually the week before the show got canceled. Remember, I locked out. I was kind of high. I didn't remember the code to get in.
Yeah.
And then I looked, and it was like 2019 when you gave me the code.
Wow.
That's when we started doing
Yeah.
the show. So I missed you guys, man. I
Yeah.
felt like I got fired too. And then I
We're
listened
trying
to
to
the
get
first
this-
podcast, and you guys would talk because I didn't even know what went on, But that's crazy because it reminded me a lot of when I got canned
shit
from
canned,
where
yeah.
I was. I was there 19 years, 11 months, and 3 weeks. They didn't want to give me the watch, so they fired me.
Dude,
Oh,
I
but towards
watched
what a year?
I
a
worked
week
for
before.
CBS, man, and they did that to all the sales reps. They were just about to hit 20 years, and they could pension out,
Yeah.
Damn, man.
stock option out, and they would get rid of them.
Now, did you guys have to like immediately leave after the meeting, or did they let you go back?
I told you we got an email the night before, and the email was clear as day. We're getting fired. He
Oh, at
doesn't
least they
read.
gave you an email.
He doesn't read the email.
Yeah, I don't read emails.
So
I might have
I go,
got an email.
we go in the next, we go in that
Never read
morning,
them.
we do the show. I tell him, I go, check your email. I go, we're probably getting fired. He's like, nah. I'm like, no. And the way, because it's a company-wide email about restructuring, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then,
Black Friday.
And then our boss comes right after it. And he's like, hey, guys, let's meet for a program meeting.
Oh yeah, not good.
Right. But everyone is meeting in 15-minute increments.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like,
thought we were getting a ratings bonus.
that's what my wife swore that. She's like, maybe you guys are getting promoted. I was like, no, this isn't
the optimist,
way it
man.
goes.
The
Like,
world needs the optimist.
yeah, I was like,
I
this is
remember
the
when
way
it happened
goes.
to me. I had called my lady up. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm getting fired today. She goes, you've been saying that for the last couple of years because I had survived 2 Black Fridays where they got rid of like 60
we
people.
survived the last 2 years. We've survived
Yeah,
about 3 or 4.
I did pretty well.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, today's the day. And I remember they called me and they tried to like make it where I couldn't go back to my desk. Where they were like, yeah, we're just gonna ask you to
No,
leave
they've been
from
really
here.
cool. Like we've gone in the building
know.
since, and they're like, take whatever you want. Because
Well, they're cool now.
Yeah.
Like I can do whatever I want there now. But that day they were like, you gotta leave. And you're gonna love
I've
this.
had that happen.
You're gonna love this. I said, what are you talking about? I gotta leave. And she goes, yeah, we're gonna ask that you just, from here leave. And I said, oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. I said, I've been here 20 years. I got stuff in my desk.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, we're gonna have Pete. That was my boy. Clean it out. And I said, Pete's not going in my desk. I've been here 20 years. You don't know what's in my desk. And it was 2 women there. And I go, I could have dildos in my desk. You think I want Pete going into my desk, finding my
Well,
dildos?
see, now the first place.
That's
I
exactly
hope
what
you had dildos in your
They
desk.
know I didn't, but they looked shocked. They were looking at me like, this is
Well, dude, it's a whole different ball game now. Like we had all company laptops. The moment they fired us,
They took the
Oh,
they
you couldn't
closed
do
the
anything,
laptop.
yeah.
everything was
Yeah.
closed out.
Yeah.
We were not welcome there anymore.
Yeah, no,
Now-
I wound up going to the main boss and putting it on him. And then he was like, look, you take the time you need. You say
Yeah.
bye to whoever you
Yeah.
want. He called in the chick. He was like, you leave Gary alone.
I guess they all think
I
it's
went
like
out like a
falling
trooper.
down. Yeah, they
Did they
think
give
you're
you
gonna
out
shoot the
severance?
building.
Did they give you any severance?
Yeah, so we're paid out through October.
Yeah, see, they tried to give me 19 weeks.
That's not bad. That's
Not
not
bad
good.
at all. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem I had with it was I was there because they were saying, 1 week for every year you were here.
Yeah.
I was there 19 years, 11 months, and 3 weeks.
You didn't get
And
the
So you
last
get
week.
20th
and
week
you rounded
down. Yeah.
So once they rounded down, I was very upset about that.
Yeah.
If they would have gave me 20, I would have took it. But then
You
I looked at them and
only-
I said, nah, dude, I'm not signing nothing. I didn't sign nothing. I went to my lawyer, came back, and my lawyer was like, listen, they don't have to give you anything. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
this is pretty decent. But if you want more, you could ask for it. So I went there and I said, listen, I want 6 months pay 6 months insurance for my health.
See, that's the one thing that's screwing me up is the insurance.
Yeah.
They cancel the insurance right away.
Oh yeah, no, I said I want 6 months of both. I want Illustrator in case I want to do art. I want Photoshop.
Yeah.
I said, you give me that and we'll be good.
Yeah.
You know, because then I could do 6 months of
And
unemployment. Because
sometimes
I'm on my mom's insurance, so I'm
to
good.
start- yeah, you're good. Yeah.
By that I mean my wife, because my
mom's
mom
got
doesn't have
teacher
insurance. Yeah.
I wanted to, you know, do comedy. So I was like, that'll give me a year to get my feet, you know, my feet wet. And then from there, I'll take it from there.
Yeah, my wife's giving me to the middle of this month. She's like, you can enjoy your summer until the middle of August, and then you got to get real life.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then you got to
real
get
life.
you got to figure
So
something
people
out.
start pushing that like button, subscribe. All right. Start letting your friends know, share the podcast, because the more views they get, you can put some money in my man's
Yeah,
pocket.
because Gary, we don't do anything else. Like this is
No,
it.
that's
For
it. This is
20
what I
plus
do, dude.
years,
No,
we have
we're
just
gonna
been our
do this podcast.
personalities
This is
doing
why
this
I
show.
struggle, dude. You're gonna start to realize why there were
Yeah.
days I had to take off because I just didn't have
Don't
gas.
worry, man. When I'm the assistant to the assistant manager at Dollar Tree,
Mhm.
we're gonna do the podcast from there.
And who's
right
this-
in the break room?
That's dope.
And who's just cashier number one?
Yeah.
Me.
Jojo to the front. Jojo
No, like,
to the
don't
front.
be
we
perfect,
need
'cause you'll never-
balloons. We need balloons.
Don't be shocked if, like in Shawshank Redemption, where the guy gets out of prison, he can't function. He's like bagging groceries. Like this sucks. If we
Yeah.
both hang ourselves in about
Yeah,
8 months
my fingers
because
have
we
arthritis.
can't function
I
in
Well,
can't
I'm
society.
saying you got the beams up here, man.
Right here, yeah.
You can call
Uh-huh.
it JoJo was here.
Yeah, this one here had a punching bag on it, but it might be for my neck.
Yo, is Shawshank Redemption not probably the best movie ever made?
It's fantastic. It is
You
pretty
know, Tim
fantastic.
Robbins was just on, the guy who starred in it. He was just on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he talked about that. And he said it was a bomb when it came out. It
In
didn't
the
make any
theaters.
money. And he said what happened was Ted Turner had a deal with Warner Brothers, and he took it and would rerun it constantly on TBS and TNT, all the stations
Yeah.
that he owned.
And it blew up.
And he said it blew up because it was constantly on.
Yeah.
So that's where he
Well,
goes,
it's a
no
great
one watched
movie.
it in the theater.
Well,
He
it's
goes,
like it was
no one rented it.
Scarface.
He goes, you watched it on TBS.
You know, Scarface was a bomb too.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen Scarface.
It's overrated.
That's what I thought.
How
That's
dare
overrated.
I
you?
do like mob movies,
How
but the
dare
fact
you?
that he's not Italian, I'm like, I
He's
don't
Cuban.
know if I'm
Yeah.
going
How
to dig
dare
it.
you? Well, he's not Cuban either. There were no Cubans
Is
in
he
that
Puerto
movie.
Rican?
There was only like
Yeah.
one. The only Cubans is in the beginning when you see them getting transferred. It's a great. I think it's a great movie.
I mean, it's good. Okay, it's
It
too
was-
long.
it
It's
was-
too long.
How dare you, man? Look, that movie changed my life. You know what it is? You didn't grow up where I grew up. Everybody where
Well,
I
yeah,
grew up,
'cause you're-
it was
Yeah.
fundamental that you.
Well,
watch
because
that
you're
movie.
Mexican, so you relate more to him.
Mexican. That's what I am. Mexican.
See? Well, I mean, here's the thing. It became, so when I was growing up, it had a resurgence because rappers in the 90s started
We
just
loved-
rapping about
yes,
it. But
because
you
we
had a
grew
rapper
up on
named
it.
Scarface, right? Didn't you?
Yeah.
There was a guy
Yeah.
named
Yeah,
Scarface.
Yeah,
And so the rappers worshipped Tony Montana.
of course. Tony's
Right?
Tony's
And
the joint, man.
and so like that's when I started getting into it, is when it was just down
It's
in
a
the pop
great
culture.
They
movie.
used to worship Trump too. If you go back to some old hip hop, they all loved
Oh,
Trump, man,
Trump.
because he had
He's
money.
the
He was a
original
baller.
gangster.
Sure, he was a gangster.
They all loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not no more.
Yeah.
Things change. But I mean, you guys know that. Used to be in a real studio. and now you're in the back.
Why do you bring that up, man, like that? Why? Because I'm looking at my pool table right now. Because we're in a, because this is, you know what this is? It's fake radio.
No,
You know what it
actually,
is.
I love listening,
You know,
dude. I was
I
doing
know.
podcasts.
It's
I was doing podcasts
much more
when
streamlined.
Joe Rogan was starting podcasts. Like I wasn't even anybody. I was just working with my boys, and we would just get together
Yeah.
and do podcasts all the time. I love podcasts.
It's fun. Actually, I
I love it.
It's
I
much
didn't know
more
if I would like it, but I
streamlined,
am enjoying
no
it.
commercials, you know.
And we're just talking.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like how
I
our
don't
show
have to
was. Our
break
sh-
to do headlines. I
Yeah.
don't have to do that
You
kind
know, it's
of.
funny because I want you guys to get the video, but I can't lie. I've been enjoying because now I don't have to like necessarily watch it. I could just play
Listen
it
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
and listen to it in my room
We're
while I'm
working,
doing
on,
other
we're working
things.
on all that stuff.
And I feel like if it did have the video, I'd be watching it a lot more.
Yeah. And then we'd
But-
also probably have to lose weight and look a little bit
Yeah,
better.
like
nah,
Like
you
I'm
guys
wearing,
look
I'm wearing a
great.
t-shirt. I cut the lawn in.
like I
look
can
great,
I can
man.
see myself as we're doing this, but we just put the audio up. But if we do a camera, it's gonna be I don't want to be on this way. I want the camera to show everything and that'll be it. But I don't want our faces like in the boxes. I don't think the faces in the boxes thing.
You don't like that?
No, it's kind of like when COVID hit and everyone was doing like the Zoom and stuff. You're like,
look
damn,
good,
dude,
man.
what
Don't
is
be
that
ugly.
launching
Is
your
that
how I look?
Gary G. Garcia.
Well, me and Brian are getting ready to start back up this month.
Oh, we're gonna beat up that
Because
podcast.
Brian, man, the guy you do it with, he has it locked down. He knows what he's doing, man. With
That's
all that
my
stuff.
dog. He had the kid, and then kind of,
He's got responsibilities.
Life caught up with him real quick, so
Yeah.
he's dealing with a lot of stuff. He'll be back. We're supposed to start this month.
And
so,
if you love conspiracies, man, what's how can people get that podcast?
Rated G with Gary G. Garcia and Brian T. Licata. We got a bunch of stuff.
So we're gonna get on your
It's a lot of
podcast.
good-
You can come on our
I
podcast.
want you guys to come on
Dude,
the
yeah,
podcast.
I had a good time on
for
yours.
We did
Yeah.
it live at AC Jokes.
That was fun.
Yeah.
What really sucked was not enough time. When you go live, you
I
really
know.
gotta just be able to go because it started really bubbling right when we had to end it.
Yeah.
That's when
See,
everyone
our-
started getting involved.
Our
Everyone-
plan for this is like we're gonna do this, and we'll do some headlines. Like, I don't know. We just want to get all the fun stuff, like the
We'll just
trash.
get-
like
we'll get
we enjoy the
topical.
trash because we're just
Yeah.
ripping on everything. It's not like, hey,
But I don't
by the
think
way,
we're
this is
not
what's
gonna be
happening.
Forced into it. We'll
Right.
just be topical about stuff, shit that's happening. That kind of stuff.
Because we're just talking
No,
now.
I
We could
love it,
talk.
dude,
We could
yeah.
talk for hours.
Dude,
But what
look,
we want to do, Gary, is
you guys were
eventually.
the best part about the morning show. The
Thank you.
music was just me waiting to hear you guys talk again.
That was,
That's another
that was
thing.
always the biggest compliment that we would always get. People are like, I could care less about the music.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
would
listen,
tune in for you guys.
That's what I do. So it's like now I listen to it. It's like listening to the show without having to deal with the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like
'Cause
ultimately,
and I love music. It's just,
the
I
plan for
listen
this
to
too is
songs
what I'd
every
like
day.
to do. We'd like to do is eventually take this out and do this live in places. Now
you
again,
should.
like I don't know, we might just go find. Let's go
Like a
find
park with
Let's go find it.
kids.
Let's go find a schoolyard. You know,
I was telling Brian, let's do it on the boardwalk. I wanted to do a podcast.
I'm thinking
from
a
the
white
boardwalk.
van, a rusty white van. We do broadcast in the back of it.
That'd be
Sell
dope.
Lucy cigarettes and candy.
but to set this up at like I don't know, go find a dive bar somewhere on a sunny afternoon and just pop our because this is all we need.
Yeah.
We come
I
in there with a
thought
couple.
about doing
We
it
pop
in
this on the table and
dispensaries.
just record
I
it.
wanted to do my show
Sure.
in dispensaries, like all different dispensaries.
Do it anywhere.
Yeah, I mean it's great. You should definitely do live
Which,
shows.
by the way,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm now been coming up here the last couple of weeks to do the podcast at JoJo's place. So I take the Black Horse Pike. Dude, every old Wawa has now become a dispensary.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like, it's every old Pizza Hut. It's every old Wawa. They're all
everywhere.
just have taken over as
I
dispensaries.
love when you're going down the White Horse Pike about to go into Atlantic City and there's a dispensary that says the last dispensary before you get to the shore, where you'll see a million other dispensaries. You want to know something crazy? I was driving here just now, JoJo. Did you see? I was coming down some back road.
Yeah.
And they got, how like they put flowers on the side of the road, like and
If there was an
there
accident.
was an
Yeah, yeah,
accident
yeah.
there. They got a life-size cutout of a dude
Of the person?
of the person with angel wings. It's huge. It's like
Yeah.
5 feet tall. It faces in both directions.
Yeah.
They got two of them. One facing, oncoming, one facing the other direction. And the dude with angel wings.
Now, see, here's how I have a
I'm hoping this ain't the new thing.
here's why I have a problem with that, Gary. And
I
I
have
listen,
a big problem with that.
I get it.
I'm sorry, but I do.
I
have a
get it.
problem
If
with
someone dies and they hit a pole or an accident, I get it. You want to honor them. But after a rain and you have teddy bears and everything
And
else
it's
out there,
just sagging.
it just looks like it just looks like
Dude.
trash
Now,
on the side of the
Gary,
road.
you
I haven't
educated.
seen the
This
cardboard
is-
cutout though.
This is a life-size
Yeah.
cardboard
No, you-
cutout. The dude is smiling
Yeah.
and got wings. First of all, it makes it look like dying is fun.
But you educated.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Hold
is
on.
that where am I gonna get wings like that when I go?
Gary, you
it
you
doesn't-
educated me on this.
It's weird, man.
Is that Puerto Rican funerals and black funerals are different.
Yes.
The Puerto Ricans, you said, will take selfies with
We
the
take
body.
pictures with the body. That's very
but
big with us.
A black funeral will take pictures of the body in the coffin, but not selfies.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've
don't think
tried
so. Yeah, I don't
for a
think- I've never
selfie
seen
before.
selfies.
Yeah, but that's as a
here's what
joke.
So is it?
Do you
a
mean
bull-
like as a joke, or you mean
No,
this is
no,
what they
no,
do to
for
honor?
real.
no. We take pictures, dog.
They'll
we
take selfies.
We'll take selfies. We'll take pictures. Like everybody get over there, and then
Now
one
I've
person
seen
takes the
I've seen
picture.
black funeral
we go,
videos
now
where they're
you get in.
twerking, where they're
Where
twerking
they twerk
on the
by
casket. Yes, in
Okay.
honor
Black
of the
reporter.
person.
That's
New-
what I want.
Okay, I have a new thing for the show: black or Puerto Rican. Somebody dies, and the back windshield they put a picture and the date of birth and death. Is that a Puerto Rican thing or a black thing?
Black.
That's a black thing.
It's a black thing, but I don't know. I think some Puerto Ricans might do it too.
Yeah, they get in there too.
Yeah, I you know what? I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think it's both.
I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Am I the only
do
one-
it. I don't have it on the Kia.
Shirt. shirt with the picture of the person.
airbrush shirt.
The airbrush shirt.
Am I
black.
the only one that wants to forget when people die? Like I don't want to know. Okay, so my wife's manager for her work, right? The cat passes away. Her wife's manager, and she thought like everyone's thinking about what to do, and they were thinking about doing like a painting or something of the animal, and someone stopped her and said, "No, like when my dogs and stuff die, that's it. I want to forget. I don't want a picture
Do you know
up on the
my
wall."
wife cries now because we have this stupid wiener dog? She cries now because she's like, he's gonna die one day. And I go, what are you doing?
Okay.
Does she cry about you? Because the same thing's gonna happen to you one day.
She's ready. After getting fired, she's ready for me to
See,
pass, man.
okay, so the dog that bit me, Biggs, I the other dogs, I don't know, man. I left the one and I walked out and they put him down and everything else. So I can deal with all that.
The coldest move ever.
Yeah,
He put a dog down and just left him at the vet and took off.
he'll be all right. And he wasn't. They put him down, but
Yeah,
I
they
don't need
killed
to see that. I'm like, hey, man,
you
bye,
don't
I'm
need to
out.
pay for it either.
But
But
like
they charge you for that.
The dog now, the dog now, I will feel bad when he dies.
Check on a cremation of an animal. That's horrible.
Because this dog I have now, like I actually do enjoy it. Like the other ones were little one. It was more of the wife's dogs, but this one here, like I will be sad. But again, I don't want a picture of him up. He dies. You go through it for a week and you just forget.
Like you
I wanna
forgot about
forget
Mickey
about
and
that.
Rocky pretty quick because Apollo came in.
That's right.
Well, that's what you do. You get another pet real quick
Yeah.
to kind of just cover it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
Apollo just goes to LA.
Here's what and this is kind of a little morbid, I guess. But you know how people get pictures, like they'll get tattoos of like their kids
yeah.
on their body.
Yeah, I got that.
I don't want to do that. In the event that something was to happen to my kid where my kid dies, I don't want to be reminded of the kid because I have a picture of his face on my arm
just
or my
duct tape
back
it
or
over?
something.
Well, you do know
Yeah,
that.
like I was going to get each kid on each breast, and I'm like, I don't want to do that because I
like
got
that
to
you
look
said
at it.
breast instead of chest.
Yeah,
because
but-
that is what you're rocking.
You mean like the
Yeah,
footprints?
you're
that
rocking a
he
breast.
had?
You're rocking some breast over there.
Are my man titties big? Did they get there?
No,
No.
You
You guys
dropped
both,
some weight.
you
Dropped
guys
some
both.
weight.
This dude look like Don Ho over here.
He
Look
looks
at that
great.
tan.
Scotty looks great, man. He's
High
glowing
blood
right
pressure.
now.
It's high blood pressure.
Is it? You're changing nationalities.
Gary,
over here,
we
dude.
haven't been happier since we got fired.
Right, dude.
Dude, I
Yeah.
felt the
We
same way.
haven't.
I remember when I got fired, I kept thinking I was gonna wake up the next day and like start getting ready for work because I had did it for 20 years. So I felt like I was just naturally gonna wake up and then go, oh, wait a minute, I don't have a job, and then bug out.
Right.
Yeah.
Never happened. I
No,
slept
not
till like
us.
11:30.
Dude,
I woke up feeling great.
I'll tell you what, man.
You know?
My wife was really concerned about me, and she was like calling up my friends and being like, "You need to talk to him. Like he's going down some type of spiral." And we get fired, and within like the week, she's like, "You have completely changed."
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm not saying that our job was hard. I'm not saying that we were
No,
throwing bricks off
man,
a roof. It was just, I think we were both tired of what we were doing,
yeah.
but we were doing it because it was there.
Because it's there. Yeah,
It
you
was
get
there.
We never would have quit. We never would have quit that job. It
That's-
was easy. And I told we were talking to my wife this morning. I was like, we were stealing money.
Yeah.
Now, again, we got there early. We put a great show on.
Yeah.
We got them ratings. We were an awesome show in the market so they could sell it. So we weren't like
I
just
think
not
for
doing
me,
it.
it was a health issue, man. I was literally getting up at 2:30 in the morning. That's not a real life. You can't fall asleep at 10 o'clock at night and wake up at 2:30 in the morning and live that life. Like it just.
Yeah,
it
nah,
just
I
wasn't.
would have rocked it differently. I probably would have just been going in like that would have been the ending of my day.
I could have done that, but it's tough, man, because I was running kids around and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
oh, that's
Not my
right. Yeah.
kids, just kids I
Yeah,
found at a
yeah.
park. But it was tough, and it takes a toll on you because you feel like a zombie all day.
Yeah, no, it'll do that.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing too is also that's what we get for sleeping 7 hours a day. You know, we're not supposed to sleep
No.
7 hours
Yeah.
a day.
I'm
I
good
know,
5 or
man.
6. 5 or 6
Six
I'm
hours.
good.
6 hours is fine.
Not even conspiracies. You know who came up with the 7 hour a day sleep thing? Sealy's, the mattress.
The mattress
people.
company,
Yeah, they're the ones who came up with that.
the one
They
that loans your
pushed it.
money.
Yeah, they pushed it and everyone ate that stuff up. They said, "Oh, we got to get 7 hours of sleep." But actually, you're supposed to do like 2 4 hours. You're supposed to do like a 4-hour nap and then
Well, that's
work your
a
day
Spanish
and
thing,
do
right?
your
The
own-
siesta, dude, in the middle of the day, right?
I don't know Spanish, so I don't know what that word means. But
well,
I-
it's a break. So what
well,
they
I
do
mean,
is they have their
some
big
places
meal
do that. Yeah.
at like noon,
Well, that's
and then
another
they
thing.
do like a 2-3 hour nap.
All that stuff, even the pyramid, we talked about that on the show. The pyramid scheme of food.
Yeah.
That's all
Oh,
payola.
bullshit,
That's
yeah.
all bull. Like
Yeah.
you're
It's
supposed-
all bad.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat
even-
your heaviest meal
Yeah.
in the beginning of the day. You're not supposed to eat 3 meals a day.
No.
You're not. We weren't made to eat
No,
3
we're
meals
not
a
made.
day. And anyone who don't believe it, all you gotta do is when you see me, look at me, man. I look good for a reason. I eat when I'm hungry.
Yeah.
That's when I eat. I don't just eat because I'm supposed to eat 3 times
when
a day.
I don't eat, so like I always want to eat late night, right? Like it's always been my thing. I won't eat all day.
I was eating a sandwich last night at 3:30 in the morning.
But dude, do you know how much better I feel when
you looked at me like you were disgusted.
Dude, good for you.
But here's the thing, man.
Scotty's woke up with meat on his chest before from falling asleep with
here's
food.
my thing is, I'm dumb. I don't eat all day, and then I'll eat at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
But dude, if I eat like before 4 o'clock in the afternoon and go to bed, let's say 10 or 11, I wake up, dude. I feel like a new man.
Yes.
Like,
It's
I
the
feel
food.
great.
Yeah.
It's not the booze. It's not anything. It's the food that I think I get.
The
hungover
less
from.
you eat, the better. When you start eating, like when I start eating, then I want to eat.
Yeah.
You know, but if I wake up one day and I'm not eating a lot, I can go 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
There was one point I would wake up at like 12. I'd go to Denny's. I'd have like a steak and eggs.
Damn, you get the Grand Slam?
That would
You
be
still got
it.
the Grand Slam?
That would be it.
You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, eggs over Miami. Yeah, I'd go there, eat that for the morning. That'd be my
Roots
first
over
meal. And
Miami.
I'd be good for the rest of the
What
day.
was that?
Yeah.
Why?
It was an advertising pitch.
Yo, I
You
hate when
remembered
they
it.
come up with these names that like I just don't feel comfortable even ordering. Fresh and Rudy, Fruity, Rudy,
no.
Tooty. Nah, I'm not ordering that, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not on eggs over my ham. I would never
See, I'm
order
not a
that
big
like that.
eat- like, look,
I would have to point to it.
It just sounds silly.
If you
It's
look at my
stupid.
size, like it doesn't look. I don't like to eat big meals. Like I'll pick and
Really?
stuff, but like I watch people take down a full meal, an appetizer, and then dessert.
Dude, I'm right here. I can hear what you're saying about it.
I'm like, bro,
Yeah, I
like, don't
know.
you want to pass out though
Yeah,
as soon as
yeah.
you're done?
But it going in is fantastic.
Like,
Here's the thing.
it's
Like
like,
I'll take 20 wings right to the head. I'll
Really?
feel awful the
dude,
next
he thought he
day.
had a heart attack once. He had 20 wings in a sitting and
Yeah.
thought he had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of heart attack, now that you're no longer at the company, are you completely off on that whole thing that went on with the hot dogs?
I guess. Yeah. When we killed the guy?
Did he die?
No, he
No,
died,
no,
but
he's
then
fine.
Then he came back to life.
Yeah, but he's still
Um,
kind of like.
But he was dead for like 7 minutes. That's a lot of minutes to be dead.
That's a
for.
lot of time to be dead.
Yeah,
it's
no, I
longer than
guess
I've
I
ever
don't
been dead.
think so. They did it again this year.
I got to
so-
find him one. I'm
They
gonna,
did it again this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if they did the hot dog eating contest.
no, I think we did something like a pillow fight or something. Probably.
Pillow
Let's-
fight.
Yeah.
Sacks with rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. But
Let's
yeah,
just
so-
shove down our throat the exact size of an object that would stop air from coming in
He
and
put
out
four
in
in
a
his mouth
hurry.
at once.
Oh, well, how is that your
Dude, he
fault?
was drunk, and that was the problem. And it was bad. It was just.
I
set
gotta
up
find that
badly.
guy and bring it up.
Drunken competitions very rarely work out well.
Yeah.
But
Died
yeah.
my arms.
Oh, you were holding him when that
He
happened?
fell on me, and then I put him down, and then a woman came in
Actually,
like a
for the
superhero.
record, he threw him down on the ground and said,
I said,
"Bitch."
don't touch me.
He's like,
Touch
"Bitch."
me.
Yeah. He's like, "Eat more, bitch."
But dude, I'll be honest. A woman who was an EMT off duty, she came flying into the ring, and she was the one
Sprung
that
into
saved him.
action.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I remember the DJ looking at me like, "Well, what do I do now?" I was like, "You should probably play a song," but I
Yeah, you
ease
gotta
back
keep the show
into
going.
it.
It's
Yeah.
a weird thing when you're
Well, it
doing a
brings the
show.
whole it brings the whole room down.
Yeah.
Think about a
we
guy
had a-
dying in the middle of one of your shows.
Well,
Gary.
we
I
had
mean,
a
what
chick
joke do you
pass
come
out
out
the
of?
other day during one of our shows? She hit the
She
floor
laughed
hard.
so hard.
I had to run out there. And then what's crazy is when those situations happen, everybody like starts gathering around them. And I'm like, could everybody back
I've
up and let
learned-
this person
So
breathe?
I've learned that I'm the worst. In the last year, I've been with 2 people that have passed out from smoking weed. So
From smoking
one
weed?
guy fell, hit his head. I know no CPR. I am not a paramedic by any means.
And yet
So-
your wife will still leave the kids home alone with
So
you.
what I did was I went over his head and just clap like this. Wake up. Wake up. Like that's going to do something. And then just a couple weeks
Jesus.
ago, my
Were you
cousin,
sober when you were doing that?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, to
sober
know
as-
that, yeah, I guess to know to
Yeah.
kind of do that, yeah.
I mean,
Sober
it's better
enough
than
to
me
clap.
trying the compression on
No,
his
no, you're
chest.
right, yeah.
So he woke up, so it worked.
So it worked.
And then my cousin passed out a couple weekends ago. He passes out on our floor, and it's the same type of thing, except his wife was a nurse. She knew what to do. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm like,
Did she slap over top of him?
no.
She had-
I didn't slap.
she had
This
some
time
real-
I was like, what are you doing? Wake up. Wake up. And I just kept yelling at him, and he woke up. So
You should
both
probably
times-
keep smelling salts around the
So
house
both
for your
times it
parties.
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I told the guy
You're a
who had the weed,
lifesaver,
I was like,
dog.
you probably should get better weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you actually get less weed.
I never even heard of that. That would make me.
They call it a green out.
A green out. Okay.
Green out.
It's like blacking out with
Now,
booze,
Gary-
but with weed.
No, I'm not accepting that, man.
Yeah,
New
Gary looks at
things.
that as like that's a little
That's a-
beneath
that's
a
a
man.
weak-
A
that's a weak
man
man
shouldn't
right
do
there.
that.
That's yeah.
The one guy was in his 70s, so I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I
Maybe he
get
was
that.
sleeping. He might have
Maybe
just
that
went to
had nothing to
sleep.
do
He's
with
like,
the weed. Maybe
I
he's
thought
70.
it
Maybe
was
his
more
heart
crazy.
stopped
He
for a
hit his head
second.
on the table, like at the end of a kitchen table, and
well,
then
that happened before with you in Nashville, right? Then the guy passed out, hit his head on the island. You had to take him to the hospital. Where were
no,
you?
that was Boston. That's the guy I'm
Boston,
talking
Boston.
about. Yeah.
Same guy.
Yeah, people
No,
are dying in
no,
every
no.
city.
Incident.
No.
No, that was the same incident, and then it happened again just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I remember one time we were
I don't know.
getting
Maybe
high.
we should stop
One
lacing
time
it
we were
with
getting
Eagle
high,
dust. Yeah.
and a kid had an overdose right in the room. We was in a hotel. We were in there for like 3 days getting high, and the kid had an overdose. And I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I don't know what to
And
do.
I ran. It wasn't my boy. I ran right for the door. My man was like, don't leave me here. And
Dude,
my other
this is-
boy, he was like, don't leave. I said, forget that. You're on your own, yo.
That's
I
how
broke out.
ill-prepared I am. Even in college, I had a roommate in dorm I lived in. He had he went into diabetic shock. Right? He didn't take his insulin.
God, that could be
But
me.
I didn't know what that was. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. Dude, I just threw him over my shoulder like dead weight and just put him back in his bed. And then the guy next door is like a sober kid who's smart.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's wrong with him? And I was like, I don't know. He just his eyes rolled back. He's
Oh,
been
my
fine."
God.
And then he
No, no,
likes
no.
to roll his eyes behind his head and shake.
Get up. Get up. Are you sure? I don't know. He's bleeding out of his nose.
And
Get up.
Get
so
up.
luckily, this kid was smart enough to be like, yo,
Yeah.
we got to call the ambulance.
Yes.
This kid needs to
Yeah.
go to the hospital. And I was like, really?
I probably should have warned you that
No,
I'm a
wait, this is in
pre-diabetic
college?
because I could have passed out during the show when you slide the candy
Well,
over to
you
me.
would've- I would have been over you
Yeah.
saying, wake up.
Yeah, right in the middle
Wait.
of a Led Zeppelin song.
It's like those
You
insane
know-
monkeys.
You
that,
know,
like, clap.
yeah.
With the simples.
Yeah, you look just like that. You know, one day that's not going to work.
One day.
You
it's
might
just be
wanna
like-
come up
'cause
with a
right now,
plan
batting
B.
1,000.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
bat 1,000 forever.
No, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a
Yeah.
cop shows up. He's like, let me write this down. Now, what did you do? You clapped
You
and
clapped
said,
over
get
it.
up?
Yeah.
He was foaming at the
I
mouth.
willed it. Once
I
I put it on
remember-
my vision board, I willed it. I willed them back to life.
I remember one time I was selling tickets with Matt from AC Jokes.
Yeah.
Me and Matt was selling tickets, and he passed out in front of me. And like he did the same, he fell in my arms,
Mhm.
and he's a big dude. I'm a little dude, so
Yeah.
like when he fell, I kind of just,
Because that's dead weight. Dude, you don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about it. It's
yeah.
dead weight.
yo, I smacked the crap out of him. I didn't clap on his face in front of his face. I
Yeah.
clapped his
Did
face.
it work?
It worked. I
See?
smacked. What's so funny is I smacked him like 6 times, and then he finally came back, right? And the ambulance came. By that time, the ambulance comes. They take him in to run tests, and he kept saying that the side of his face hurt.
So he had a stroke.
So they thought it was a stroke,
Yeah.
and they're keeping him there for hours.
But it
And
was
then I call him
you.
up and I go, dude, what's going on? You okay? He's like, yeah, they're just keeping me. I feel fine, but the side of my face hurts, so they don't want to let me go. And I go, you do know I smacked you in the face like 7 times.
That's why.
And he was like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, I wailed on his face. Because at the time I was kind of like
you don't want
upset
someone
with
to
him
die
too.
in front of you.
Well, also I was also a little pissed at him. It gave me free blows. So
That's
I was
true,
like
too.
just
Yeah.
I was coming from Georgia.
Matt was great, and I'll put it up there
Matt
with.
was a cool dude.
I'll put it up there with you. Like you come in there, we don't want your jokes on stage. We want the life
His
that
life
you
was a
live.
disaster.
Matt's life was a disaster.
Like, I think
he
his
is.
he had his
ex-wife or his ex-girlfriend, she brought a bag of guns into his
Yes,
house
it was
with
a
a kid.
duffel bag
Like-
full of rifles and stuff. I was like, this is the
And he
magic.
would come in
Don't
and
try
tell
and
us
be
these
funny.
stories.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah, that
he
is
got a cat lost in our studio once.
Yeah.
Oh, he brought the cat to the studio?
Yeah.
And then got it lost.
That's
Dude,
Matt.
me and him were about to leave. We're like, I could care less about a cat.
It climbed underneath the
Into a
furniture. He had to
cabinet. Yeah.
try and get the thing out. It's like, you're on your own, man. If that thing dies, then get it out of there because I don't want it
It
to
was
sink.
inside this cabinetry that we couldn't get access to. He had to take his YouTube clip of cats and put it like in an opening, and the cat came out to the other
Yeah.
cat.
And like a meow
Yeah.
sound
Yeah.
effect or something.
And I said, dude, we're leaving in
Amazing.
5 minutes. I go, I could care less. If we come in here tomorrow and it stinks, I know the cat's dead.
I
could care less.
You're terrible, man. I don't think you do that now with now you got the wiener dog. I'm hoping you
But
would
my
do
wiener
that.
dog's not going to get in there.
Yeah.
A cat. See, I hate cats.
Nah,
Cats-
and there's
cats-
more
cats
emotion with
are
a
the-
dog. Cats
How
are.
dare
That's
you
where
hate
me and
cats,
you
man.
split with.
Dude, cats
yeah.
are spiritual creatures, dog. Don't you know
They
kings
spiritually
and-
suck.
Well, they will suck your soul out of you if
They
don't
will,
like
right?
you,
That,
man.
can't they
They're
steal?
mean,
Don't
man.
they steal oxygen from babies and kill them?
They suck it right out of the baby.
That's
man.
what I've heard.
Yeah, cats are the best, man.
They're mean as hell.
Like my cat Buddha wouldn't let my cat on the table. My cat, I give my cat free roam.
Oh,
and I
no.
told him that when I moved in, like my cat got free roam. It's a cat.
Yeah.
You know, but he kept telling me to get off the table. My cat peed in his slipper.
See?
Yeah.
Like just in one slipper.
'Cause
Filled
he
it
knows
up.
what he's doing.
Well, they
That
don't
cat
know
knows
their
what he's
She
doing.
space.
knows what
That's-
she's doing. She
Yeah.
knows.
Like,
and
all
then his mom's moved in, right? So now we got the moms there. She kept pushing her off the table and pushing her off the table. And I said, don't push her off the table. She could hurt herself. Kept pushing her. She took a shit right by her bed.
See?
And she goes, why would
See
she
how
do
they-
that?
they
I go,
are, dude.
because you keep pushing
Dude,
her
the
off the
wiener
table.
dog will do that too, out of spite.
Yeah.
They'll do spiteful stuff.
Oh, yeah, spiteful. Mama don't care.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
mama let you know. She's little. She can't fight you.
Me
She
and you are
does
gonna
what
split
women
on the
do.
cat thing. I love you, but I hate
Nah,
cats.
cats are the best, man. You just haven't had the right cat.
All right, listen, Gary, do you want to jump with a conspiracy? You
Let's-
just hanging?
Let's talk. I mean,
Yeah, what do you
just
got,
hang,
man? Yeah.
What do we got?
I've been I don't know. Have you been following? You stopped following the Charlie Kirk stuff? I gotta
Man,
give
my
credit.
God.
I gotta give credit to Candace Owens for still staying on this.
Yeah, she
This
really
is
is going
so-
hardcore against that
This
wife.
is so like 1970s, 80s, where when something happened, people wanted to know the answer to what happened. Now, you know, it lasts 2 days and then it moves on. You know, no one even cares anymore.
I've moved on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is so
But now
225.
they're in court now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
now,
it's the trial.
now
right?
it's not
Yeah.
the trial; it's the preliminary where they're bringing out
But
the
the wife
information.
has been there. She hates Candace Owen hates the wife, right?
Yeah, and the
Well,
wife.
didn't the wife
hates-
settle down? Like, wasn't
wife-
she out there
I
doing
think
like
they
these
calmed her
tours?
down.
and
No,
smiling
she
and
still is.
Is
She's
she?
still out there, psycho lady. She is psycho, yo. And now it came out
Just
that
remember at his funeral, she came out like Hulk Hogan.
yeah, dude, crazy, right? Well, the whole thing now too is like they don't even know where the body is. Like they don't even know.
Charlie Kirk's body?
Yeah, they don't know if he's been cremated, hasn't been cremated, where he's buried. She's like, I don't want no one to know where he's buried because she don't want them to desecrate.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are you
That
talking
was the
about?
weird
There's
thing
so
about
many-
Bin Laden too.
they're
They're
like-
like, we're
they're
gonna
like,
dump
what
him
do-
in the ocean.
Yeah, because I
They
don't believe
dumped
it.
Charlie Kirk off a aircraft
I don't
carrier.
believe. Here's the thing: do you believe that we got Bin Laden?
Here's the thing: the guy who said that he was the guy who took the fatal shot, he has not changed his story. And
Is he still alive?
yeah. And
Because
he's
I know
very
they
open
all
about
they
it.
all died.
He's very open about it.
They
but
killed
he's
them
not
all on that
changed his story.
helicopter.
Does that make the story true? I don't know. But he has
No,
not
I
changed
think
the
because
story.
all his boys are now done,
Yeah.
he's gonna tell that story. I mean,
And
think
get
about it.
I kind
You
of
know,
understand what they said.
If me,
They
you,
didn't
and
want to make him a martyr, so they didn't want to put his body somewhere.
no,
and
no,
then
no,
people worship.
No.
Right,
the
I
grave.
do
No.
understand that.
no. You understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't he do the
This is
same
why
thing
they
with
get
Jim
away with
Morrison?
stuff
Didn't
like
it?
that.
Didn't
Get
he-
outta
No,
here.
that was the problem.
No.
Jim Morrison, they put a grave out in Paris, and,
And
then all
everybody
these
was-
kids come,
yeah,
and
right.
they drink whiskey and
Right,
piss on it.
yeah, come on.
And they write on it, and
graffiti.
but that's like the only one. You know, if you think about it, it's,
Yeah.
you know, everybody else you could find out where
Well,
they
just
live.
just
where
look
they-
at
where
it.
they're
Just
buried.
look at the timing when they got Bin Laden. What was going on that they wanted to distract you from?
The presidential race.
Well, there you go.
Obama was running
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
and now he was able to say, "I got Bin Laden." Give me a break, yo. We don't got no video. Who's that one dude that they killed? That there's a video of them completely wrecking him with a sword up the old butthole.
Oh, Gaddafi.
Gaddafi. They got a
Jeez.
video of that.
That's what it
You
is.
understand what I'm saying?
That's a thing. I guess that's
no.
like
There's
a-
no video. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
This dude's just gone. He used to be there. Now he's not. I
like
don't
even
buy
Saddam
it.
Hussein, there's video of him being
There's a
hung.
video of him getting caught at least.
Caught, yeah.
Well, they found him in a hole, right?
Hole,
In the
yeah.
middle of a
Yeah, in a
cornfield or
tunnel.
And then
something.
there's video of him being hung
In a
a couple
tunnel.
months later.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Tunnels are a big thing now too. Like I bet like now tunnels ain't no big thing. Everyone
Well,
was
tunnels
making
were
a big,
thing with
they were
Diddy's-
making a big thing with Diddy when they found out he had tunnels.
Okay, I got a
And
question
I was
for you,
like,
Gary.
well, he got tunnel money.
Do we
Nowadays, if you got tunnel money, you have tunnels. I was watching this thing the other day. They asked the dude, most of these, rich people have bunkers. He goes, do you have a bunker? And he goes, well, I don't have a bunker, but I do have like triple enforced basement with steel. And I'm like, that's a bunker.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I heard this too. The fires that happened in L.A. that burned down
I
was
was just
because
thinking
there
about
was an
that.
underground tunnel system to all these celebrity houses that they were just pushing kids and stuff through.
Well, dude,
All right.
FIFA just ended. You know what I was thinking the
World
other
Cup.
day?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
World
yeah.
Cup, dude. That's one of the biggest
Which was
trafficking.
billboards about traffic children.
Which, by the way, were they
Yes,
bringing them back in
yes.
duffel bags? Is
Yes.
that what they were leaving the soccer
Yes,
balls
they-
here and bringing kids
they're
back?
using the tunnels. Why are they bringing out those kids, man? They don't play a game
You're
before
right.
they do.
And I
They
noticed
just
it once
bring
you
out the
mentioned
kids,
it.
and they never look comfortable. But you know what I was just thinking the other day? I watched this thing. Remember back in the day, they had it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Yeah, the commercials
And
on
they had all the
WWR
stars,
back in the
you know.
day. Yeah.
I used to think that was out of concern, that they were saying, yo, do you know where your children are?
Yeah.
Now I feel like they were mocking people that lost their children.
Yeah.
Like, do you know where your children are? We do.
Yeah.
We
have
know where
them.
that we
have
just have them. That's
Yeah.
how I feel that
Got milk?
commercial was.
Got milk?
Yeah. Same thing with the milk commercial, man.
Yeah.
They say the milk commercial now would never fly because it was so centralized, because it was the milk mustache.
Yeah.
And like you had like hot chicks taking part in the commercial.
Well, everyone
They-
did. They had hot chicks and ugly chicks and
Yeah,
ugly
it was
dudes
like it
and
was a
hot
weird.
dudes.
They said that probably would never fly.
What about
out.
the milk cartons? Were
That's
those
what I'm
kids really
saying with the
missing, or
kids.
was
Did
that
we
was
find-
that an
did we find one of
advertisement?
those kids?
Dude, it was an
Did we
advertisement.
find one of those kids on a milk carton?
No, because all those kids were already, they knew where those kids were,
How about,
man.
how about the
I
ones that
believe
are on the wall of a post office? Have we ever found
No,
any
never.
of those kids?
Mm-mm.
kids go missing, man.
Listen, man.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I feel like a lot of parents don't say nothing.
You're just like, all right,
I feel
well,
like a lot
it's
of-
what?
right?
One less
Because
mouse
kids
I
go
gotta
missing,
feed.
and I feel like we don't hear about that a lot.
Because growing up, you always heard about like there was a kid that went missing. It was a big deal. Like I know down
Do
the
you know anyone around you that ever got kidnapped?
Okay, I was going to ask you that. Okay, so I don't know anyone who's ever had a kid missing. So are the parents giving up these kids and then they're
That's what I'm
being
saying,
quiet
like, I
about
don't
it?
know.
No, see, so we had one growing up. Eric Highball, I believe was. his
What do he
name.
look like?
He was a redheaded kid. You
Okay,
probably saw
that's
the
why.
posters growing up, right?
That
Yeah.
says a lot.
But here's the thing:
They work harder.
so
Yeah.
they swear
They're a
that he was
commodity.
kidnapped, but they think, now this is the early '90s. They think that he was playing in like some marsh because his parents lived off the Delaware Bay.
Yeah,
That he was playing some marsh and like quicksand
took him down.
took him down.
Wow,
Quicksand.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Is quicksand even real?
Remember
Yes,
the thing? I
it was on
thinking-
Gilligan's
it was
Island,
in
I
the
think.
sitcom.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I know,
sure Mr. Belvedere
but
got
I saw
caught
this
in
whole-
quicksand.
I saw this whole
Belvedere.
thing where they said quicksand isn't real.
It was in every show.
I
for
know. I
30
think it was a
years.
more
But you remember, you don't move.
you
The more
don't
you move, the more you
the
would
quicker
sink.
you go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's real. I think that's
Which- I
right.
don't
Too.
know.
But getting back, what about the 70 young girls that they found, the young Jewish girls they found in a tunnel
Yeah.
under some park, and they said that they were all they got lost in a tunnel. How did
Well, do you
70
remember the
girls
Oprah
get lost?
scandal?
And where were their parents? How come no one was looking for these girls?
Do you know the Oprah scandal? Remember she had that school in
Dude,
Africa and all
Oprah
those
is
kids were like
evil.
abused. And then she's still running that school.
Dude, how about the fact that she was friends with that Indian Maharaji dude who wound up like molesting freaking 300 children?
Yeah.
All the people she connects with are all
Bad people.
child
Yeah.
trafficking, people. They're all people that's been either accused or straight up found guilty.
And
of
then
it.
you got Dr. Phil.
What about Dr. Phil?
I don't know. I just threw it out there.
Yeah. Seems like a hard dude. I like it.
You know what, Gary?
Poor
You
Dr.
know what,
Phil,
Gary?
you just throw him out
He
there.
brought us the Catch Us Outside girl.
Gary,
Yes.
he did.
He did.
Gary,
Yes.
your homework for next week. I want you to find something on Dr. Phil.
On Dr. Phil.
Dig into
Well, you know
Dr.
he's
Phil.
not
I
really a
bet you there's
doctor.
something there.
Yeah.
He's not really a
Nah.
doctor, and there is a bunch of stuff on him of like people that have been on his show
And so
that
it was
he's
all
claimed
bullshit.
to help, and like
Well, the Catch Me Outside girl says that. They
Yeah.
sent her to some like rehabilitation camp. And she was like, yeah, it was awful.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
now,
no,
now
that-
the hip hop
that
world's
re-
just
I
throwing
heard
her
that
around
re-
like a
I heard that
rag.
rehabilitation camp was abusing the kids.
yeah.
That's
Paris
what I
Hilton
heard.
came out about that.
They
So
were
her
abusing
parents
the
sent us to
kids.
one of those. Her parents sent her. to
I
one
don't
of those
trust
camps.
any of those places.
No.
I don't trust any of them. All those St. Jude's and St. These and St. That. If it got Saint in front of it, don't trust it. Don't trust none of those
They make me
places for lost boys.
The
or-
commercials make me sad.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's how
Like
they
some
get
little
you.
kid, the kid
See,
little
the
kid's
best
like,
way-
I feel-
got cancer.
You know what? I have to get up and change the channel.
Yeah, it's
That
like the dog
and-
one when they like the
What
Sarah
about the ones
McLachlan.
where the
That's-
funny hats?
I'm part of that.
What's
Those are
that
the
one?
Shriners.
Those are the shrine. You're a Shriner too.
Well, the Freemasons are part of the Shriners.
They're part of
Oh,
the
man.
Shriners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Freemasons started the Shriners.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I knew I didn't trust them. I said something about
See,
that I don't
hey.
trust.
Can't like, yeah.
Right away,
I
something
take
about I
myself
didn't
out of that
trust.
conversation.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I love you. Look, I ain't gonna lie. the Freemasons that I know, coolest people I ever met in my
Yeah,
life.
you've done comedy shows at Freemason Lodges.
Yeah, and they always
They're
look
fun
out for
people.
me.
They're good
And
people.
they've given me hookups. They've taken
Yeah.
care of me. So
And they
I'm not,
never
look,
kidnapped you?
no. And listen, I'm not against. Look, I got friends who were murderers, did their time,
Yeah.
got out,
I think
whatever.
That's a good comparison.
And they were murderers.
I wouldn't have brought that up on
and
the
I would just
show
say
now.
that they were good people.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
caught up in some stuff.
There was good people on
So-
both sides, Gary.
Yeah, there's good people on both
All
sides.
right, Gary. Listen, thank you so much for coming down, man. We do love you. Hey, listen, I want you to come back, man. This has been great.
Dude, I will come back. I told you. I
All
love,
right.
I
Yep.
love talking to you guys.
Gary
man.
G. Garcia, where can people find you?
Well, we got the Rated G podcast coming back. If you haven't seen it yet, we got like about 300 episodes on there ready for you to check out. So you can check that out till we come back. And go to acjokes.com and check out the lineups, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I saw
still
the
there.
lineup. You got a slam in August.
Yeah, we got a lot of people coming up, man. We got a lot of people coming up. We got A.G. White coming up, man. We got Kenny Warren coming up. It's gonna be a good month.
Also, to everybody, go to our YouTube page. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube page. YouTube, JoJo and Scotty.
Yeah, like and
Podcast.
subscribe.
Do it,
You
please.
smash
Subscribe.
the like buttons.
That's what they
Smash it.
say. Smash.
So
Smash
and,
it.
and yeah, join it. So it's youtube.com/JoJo and Scotty, Facebook.com/JoJo and Scotty, Facebook.com/JoJo and Scotty podcast. It's all there. And YouTube, I'm wrong. YouTube.com/JoJo and Scotty podcast.
We gotta get you on Spotify.
We're working on it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Baby
Yeah.
steps, Gary.
Yeah, no, it's easy
Yeah.
to do.
We don't have a camera yet. Give us some time.
No, with Spotify, you don't need the camera.
Appreciate you
No,
coming in, brother.
But we need some. We're working on it, Gary.
Please, Gary. Please.
Love you guys, man. I know you'll figure it out. I believe in you guys, man. I believe in you. Jojo, you lost weight too.